Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, before I begin the review, I just want to say this. Thank you so much for enjoying my videos. Don't forget to like my videos, comment down below, and overall, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you guys won't miss any new videos I upload pretty much every day. This was a good first episode, and I really like the adult romance. Sometimes you do need to get away from the giggly wigglies of the romance side and really dive into a more mature adult romance. The romance is there, it is a romance drama, but since it is the first episode, it's not a full-fledged romance phase, it's basically the interest phase that we know and see a lot in K-dramas. Well, in all dramas. You know that interest phase that we see a lot is mostly like this. So for this review, I am not going to recap, I'm just going to dive into my first impression on the first episode of the Korean drama, Now We're Breaking Up. I do appreciate that the drama gave us a very strong female lead. Her name is Yonggun, she's a fashion designer, who on the outside may seem unattached. I mean, she said it herself, if something happens that has no impact, she's not going to remember what or who it may be. And also, she doesn't really show a lot of emotions, but on the inside, it's the complete opposite. I like that at the beginning of the episode, they gave us a one-night stand between both our main leads, Jae-guk, who is an amazing photographer and also known as Mr. J, and Yonggun. And Yonggun, she acted like she doesn't remember him, but we know she does, and we see that she does. Jae-guk, he does remember her, and even brought up the fact that, hey, I think we met before. But with all relationships in Korean dramas, you have to start it with a lie. And that's what Yonggun did. Jae-guk, he was supposed to meet with Jisuk over dinner, but she never came. Who came instead was Yonggun. And Jae-guk, he thought that she was Jisuk, and Yonggun just went along with it. But eventually, Jae-guk does find out that she wasn't Jisuk. And how he finds out is what any other person would do. Go on Instagram. Jisuk and Jae-guk did meet for a moment outside of the fashion event towards the end of the episode, and I have a feeling that Jisuk might have a crush on Jae-guk at first before she'll start taking an interest on Do-hoon. Also, Yonggun wasn't the only one hiding her identity. Jae-guk was also hiding his identity, the fact that he was Mr. J. Mr. J was pretty well known to be an amazing photographer. Unfortunately, for Yonggun and her team, they didn't know that Jae-guk was Mr. J until towards the end of this episode, where Mr. Oliver rejected the photos that Yonggun presented to him, but Mr. Oliver didn't even know that those photos were taken by Mr. J. Here comes Jae-guk, revealing himself to be Mr. J, coming in as the knight in shining armor after Mr. Oliver rejected Yonggun and her offer and all of that. And yeah, it ended it off with Jae-guk saying, I know your real name. It's Yonggun. It's funny how I said I wasn't going to recap, but I did recap a little bit. But anyway, this was a good first episode. I do like adult, mature romance. You know, as much as I like to laugh at the wiggly gigglies of young romance, sometimes you do need to watch something more mature, and this is it. And I think I read an article somewhere where they said that this drama it got moved to being, well, in Korea is 19 plus, but here in the US it would be considered 18 plus. So yeah, I can see why they moved it. They gave us a one night stand sex scene. They gave us a guy character. I forgot it. Oh no, his name was Jimmy. I mean, it's not much, but they kind of just showed him with a towel on, and his towel fell, and they showed his whole body being nude. It's just that they put some white light around his crotch area, so I can see why they moved it up to 19 plus. The romance so far, since it's only the first episode, is kind of like a push and pull, which we're familiar with, and then eventually is going to be a full-fledged romance. But considering the title of the drama is called Now We're Breaking Up, I think it's going to be an on and off again type of thing. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of my first impression and review of the first episode, Now We're Breaking Up. And if there's anything that I missed and you want my opinion on something, please leave it in the comments below. I will reply back. Other than that, If you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya!